Hey guys, it's Kevin again. This is going to be another classic movie review for you guys. This time reviewing to the 1987 romantic drama classic, Dirty Dancing. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why would a straight man who is 15, who is almost 16, you're probably thinking, Kevin, you are a straight man, you are 15 years old, what are you doing? I watched Dirty Dancing for a specific purpose. The reason I watched Dirty Dancing was because I saw Patrick Swayze in Ghost, and I wanted to see if he was as good in this movie. And honestly, I'm glad I watched this movie because I actually love this movie. Is it cheesy? Yes, it does have cheesy moments, I will say that. But it is...
Down in the info. Two more album releases that are honorable mentions this
Shut up. Sorry, I hit something on YouTube. But yeah, I was definitely, looking forward to this movie, and as I said, I love Dirty Dancing. I thought it was a really good movie, and I really, really enjoyed it overall. I just thought it was a really great movie, and it is a classic. It's a classic for quite a few reasons. Let's get to the basic plot, though. Basic plot of this movie is we have this girl, Baby, played by Jennifer Grey. Yes, her name is Baby. Her real name is Frances, but everyone calls her Baby. I don't know why. But it takes place in 1963. And basically, Baby is vacationing with her family, at this place. And basically, she's attending this college to study the economics, basically. And basically what ends up happening is she starts to take these dance classes, basically. And, she's holding, her cousin comes near her, they're taking out watermelons, basically. They're taking watermelons, and she's carrying a watermelon, and she sees this guy, Johnny, who is the leader of, the entertainment staff for this college. And she takes an immediate liking to him. She really likes him. Johnny's played, of course, played by Patrick Swayze. And basically, they end up getting together, and he teaches her how to dance, and they sort of form a secret relationship, and that's basically what the movie's about. By the way, the movie's called Dirty Dancing because, the moves that he made were very dirty for the 60s. And maybe not so now, but back then, yes, they were dirty. But that's why the movie was called Dirty Dancing. And I really enjoyed the movie because of it. So let's just get to the cast. Main star here, Jennifer Grey. She was really good. I really like seeing her character evolve in this movie. I like seeing the development of her character. I liked how, at first, she didn't really know how to dance, but he kind of, Patrick Swayze kind of broke her out of her shell. Johnny kind of broke her out of her shell, and she became very, very good in the movie. I just thought she was very, very good in the movie. She does her own dancing, by the way, in the movie, and she definitely did a really great job with that. And, it's her best-known role. I don't think Jennifer Grey did anything else that big besides this movie. When people think Jennifer Grey, they think Dirty Dancing. I think the only other thing she really did was Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's the only other thing she did. She was in Dancing with the Stars, but other than that, I don't think she's done that much. But she was definitely very, very well casted. Very good role. Patrick Swayze as Johnny was also really good. Not as good as his Ghost performance, I'll say that. This is not as good as his performance in Ghost. His acting in Ghost is amazing. But he was really good in this movie as well. I really like that about this movie. He did a very good job, and I really enjoyed his acting as well. And they're basically the only two. The only other person I think I'll talk about is, the guy that played her cousin. Oh my god, what was his name? The guy that played her cousin. Jack Weston, played her... No, that's not the guy who played her cousin. Okay. Sorry, guys, I don't know who played her cousin. I have to look. Neil Jones played her cousin. He was very good. I thought he was definitely very good in the movie. But also, Jerry Orbach as her father was also very good, and I really liked his acting in the movie. He definitely did a very good job. And I liked how, religious her parents were. They were Jewish, and they were very, religious, and I liked that about her parents. I thought her parents were definitely very, very good. I will say, this movie is not as cheesy as Footloose. I'm going to say that right off the bat. It is not as cheesy as Footloose. Footloose was a lot cheesier in this, and honestly, I thought this movie, was better than Footloose. It was just a better movie overall, with better acting and things like that. I just enjoyed this movie more. Let's talk about the best thing in this movie. The dancing and the music. Oh my god, this is one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. The 80s was filled with amazing soundtracks like Footloose and things like that. This is by far one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. I mean, this soundtrack is extremely iconic. Everyone knows the famous song, I've Had the Time of My Life, which, is very, very catchy. it gets stuck in your head. That famous song at the end, when they do that last dance, it's perfect in the movie because it's just at a perfect point, and it's really at a perfect point in the movie because it's when the movie starts to just get amazing, and the music is by far the best, and also the dancing is great too. I love the dancing, and that definitely is very, very good. Oh, I forgot to say, Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey, lots of chemistry between them. They had very, very good chemistry in the movie, and that's what made the movie so good, was if they didn't have really good chemistry, the movie would not be good. So, obviously, they had to have really good chemistry, and they did. So, they did a really good job in the movie as well. Their chemistry was really good as well. There are a couple spoilers to this movie. You guys have not seen Dirty Dancing, just a couple spoilers, nothing really that big, but, yeah. So let's first talk about the big thing, of course, which of course is when her father actually finds out about their relationship because Johnny is accused of stealing a wallet from one of the resort guests, and basically Baby confesses that Johnny couldn't have been responsible for it, and Max fires Johnny, and it was really sad when that happened. I was not happy about that. Oh my God, how did I forget? The other girl that was really good was Cynthia Rhodes as Penny. She was really good. I definitely enjoyed her character a lot. She was definitely very, very good. And I really liked her character because her character kind of this subplot. She is Johnny's dancing partner. She's pregnant with this other guy's child. And, it was very sad when she had to go through an abortion. That was definitely very sad. But I had a lot of sympathy for her character. I liked that her character wasn't, like, conceited or anything. They actually really cared for her. And I liked her character a lot. She was definitely very, very good. What I also, of course, then at the end, Johnny makes that speech about how Baby has made him a better man and everything. And basically they dance, and that's where the movie ends, is that everything's okay. That was definitely a very good scene at the end. I really enjoyed that scene in the end of the movie. Definitely very, very good. So the other thing, of course, I'll talk about is the directing in this movie. Now, the movie is directed by Emily Ardolino, okay, let's see. He also did Sister Act, and, he did Gypsy, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. The 1993 version of Gypsy. He did one of my favorite movies of all time. He did a great job in this movie. Like, he really captured the 60s very well. You felt like you were in the 60s. The looks and everything are perfect for the 60s. Like, he really captured the 60s very, very well, and he did a very good job of doing that. I really enjoyed his directing in the movie. It was definitely very good. This movie did have a sequel, Dirty Dancing Havana Nights, but I believe that bombed in the theater. Like, it was not good at all. And it didn't even have the same cast, so we're not even going to talk about that, but it did have a reboot. And there was a time also when they were planning on remaking it with Kenny Ortega as the director, and I remember hearing about this. They're going to remake it with Kenny Ortega as the director, but that did not happen. However, I will say this show would work very good as a Broadway show. I'll say that right now. It worked very good as a Broadway show. Better than Footloose would. I think Footloose is a good musical, but I feel like this would be a better Broadway show than Footloose was, but yeah. So yeah, overall, I really enjoyed Dirty Dancing. I really hope you guys check it out, because it's a really good movie, and I'm going to say this. You guys might think, oh, it's just another romantic drama, and it's really cheesy. It's really not that cheesy. Yes, there are some scenes that are cheesy. For example, the scene where he's teaching her how to dance, that's kind of cheesy. The sex scene is extremely cheesy. I'll say that right now. The scene where they're about to have sex is a little bit cheesy. But it definitely is a classic. It is, it's a very good movie. It's a very good, oh, there was a stage musical of Dirty Dancing. I'm sorry. There was a stage musical of it. It wasn't that popular, but there was a stage musical of Dirty Dancing. I'm an idiot. I thought there wasn't something named Dirty Dancing. But there was also a TV show. But it was canceled after a few episodes because I guess it wasn't that good. So, yeah. But, it's such a great classic. They have that great song at the end. It'll get stuck in your head. But I highly recommend you guys check out Dirty Dancing. It's a really terrific movie. It's a very fun movie to watch. You'll get the song stuck in your head. Especially, I've had the time of my life. You'll have that stuck in your head. It's a very good movie, and I really recommend you guys check it out. Alright, so that's it, my review. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be my review for tonight's episode of True Blood, which, by the way, guys, I am not reviewing Big Brother tonight. I'm reviewing it tomorrow. It's going to be the last thing I review. I'm just going to tell you guys that right now, but that's it, my review. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.